Hello everyone! Thanks for watching. I'm MoonFauna, and today I'm going to share my reaction to the upcoming expansion pack, Royalty and Legacy. Now, I debated a lot about making this video. I feel so conflicted when it comes to my love of The Sims and the genuine pain I feel that EA has sold out to evil incarnate. And then I thought, I'm not alone in this feeling. So many of us Simmers are feeling this way, and if we don't talk about it, it's just like a lonely kind of pain, especially for those of us who have been longing for this kind of pack for so long. I'm an occult player who loves decade challenges, and this expansion would add so much to my kind of gameplay. Vampire royalty with scandalous drama with a werewolf knight, mermaids from different royal families joining together, the ghost of a pirate, stealing the crown jewels. There are so many stories to play and tell, and not to mention that just from looking at the picture here, the cast looks stunning, and if you're new here, I am a cast player. I love Creative Sims so very much, so even if I'm not going to buy this pack at least anytime soon with what is happening, I know it's a long shot that, this buyout will go away, but one can hope still. Anywho, I didn't want to be alone in this conflicting feeling that I'm having, and that I'm sure it's kind of a shared feeling, and so I thought it would still be a good idea to at least take a look and share in the excitement of what The Sims is making, even if EA is part of the big bad now, because The Sims team has no say in what EA is doing. And my goodness, let's look at these Sims here already. I think they've probably made the most stunning Sim I've ever seen them make before, like an actual goddess. The hair, the crown, this dress. I can't wait to see what the full video looks like. And I thought we could share it together and share in how we are feeling when it comes to everything, so that we can all feel a little less lonely in this confliction that we're having. So before I jump into the video, I thought it would be interesting to just read a little about what they have to say. And it says to build your dynasty with The Sims 4 Royalty and Legacy expansion pack. Behold Ondarian, a splendid coastal kingdom, aka world, where legacies are forged, scandals brew, and fables come to life. In this chapter of its storied history, Ondarian will crown a new king or queen as familiar dynasties vie for the throne. The question you and your Sim now have to ask: what role will we play in this story? In The Sims 4 Royalty and Legacy expansion pack, The Sims can craft multi-generational lore through the new Dynasty and Nobility system. Uncover and ignite shadowy scandals, encounter enchanted power shifts, and explore a world of intrigue, prestige, and scandal. It launches on February 12th, and you can learn about the grand bundle below, available from January 15th to the 14th. All right, we'll have to take a look and see what that means. Let's jump in and take a look at the video, and then we'll read a little bit more. All right, so it says not all images appear in-game, so I'm curious as to what doesn't actually appear in the pack, so let's take a look. Oh, that dress. Oh, the necklace. It actually reminds me of a CC necklace. Oh, the hair is so pretty. Oh, she's gorgeous. Okay, different dynasty. Oh, and the hair, it can be used for kids. Wow, the cast looks so good. Ooh, like a magic mirror. Crown. Oh, okay, she's getting crowned. Oh, the dancing, everything. Look at that hair. Oh, the Cap Dynasty. Oh, is that a reference to, what is it, The Sims 3? Prestige. Artistic. Okay, so doing different things can earn you prestige. That seems a little bit like the Get Famous. Oh, look at the swords. That's what I'm interested in. Oh, they look beautiful. Look at the different ones. Oh, someone's not pleased. Oh, that dress. Ooh, we've got a maid. Drama. 𝗙𝗶. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's like a nightgown. It's so pretty. Ooh, pirate. Look at that hair. Ooh, a little lemon tree. Ooh, more skin. Okay, so the scannable system. Bit of a modern royal dress. Oh, look at his hair. Also, this wallpaper is so pretty. Oh, the lemons. That lemon looks really nice. The flooring. Oh, she just threw a drink at him. Kissing a frog. Did you see that? They kissed a frog. Oh, Bob Pancake's eating. Court the drama. And the stairs are round. Are we getting rounded stairs? All right, the gameplay trailer is coming January 22nd. And the Crown of Leaves, Enemies to Lovers Practice Dummy, and Under the Stars Lantern. Okay, so we're going to have to slow everything down just a little bit and take a look. This armor dress is so beautiful. And this necklace reminds me of a Sente CC necklace. I'll have to see if I can find a picture of it and put it here. But otherwise, that's what it looks like. Like a CC creator necklace. Yeah, the stairs, they're around. Ooh, no, go back. Look at these hairs. They are so incredibly stunning. The dresses, this one too, beautiful. The chandelier. Oh, I'm loving everything. And it's gonna break my heart. Okay, so we have a new area here too that we can take a look at. And I'm very excited for this area. It's a little blurry. Oh, they blurred it on purpose, I guess. Ooh, different sword. Right, so we can get a little bit more of a look at the hairs again. And I just think they look really incredible. Also, this wallpaper here is so nice looking. Okay, and are these like windows? I think they must be. I'm really interested in these here. So yeah, here is that hair. I am loving this hair here. It's so different for the Sims team themselves. Again, I feel like a lot of the things I'm seeing almost feels more on brand of what would be made CC-wise. And so I'm genuinely curious as to if maybe they hired new workers on the team for this or what, because it's a little different and I like it. All right, again, a world here, the cap one. So it is giving the Sims 3, was it Veronaville? I wish that they hadn't blurred it so much, but I get why they did. They didn't want us to see it all just yet. Okay, so we've got some new decor. Interesting. We can see some more pictures in the background here. You can see this wallpaper again. And let's see. See this round stair here? I'm really interested in that. Also, this overall just looks really nice. And we keep seeing very different practice dummies. So I guess they come in not just different swatches, but in different shapes. Swordsmanship also adds to this prestige. We're seeing so much for the prestige that I'm assuming that plays a role into who is crowned. Okay, and I want to look a little bit further back. Here, this one here, how stunning is this sword? I just think that's so pretty. I'm just thinking of all my fellow book babes and how many different stories we'll be able to tell with this. I'm just, between the fairies pack as well and the swords, we'll be able to create our own A Court of Thorns and Roses stories and Throne of Glass. Oh, can you imagine a Sims play with Throne of Glass and the sword here? Stunning. We can make our own Aelin Sim. I mean, we could do that before, but can you imagine? The different types of gameplay would be so nice. And I really love this dress. The shoulders on this one, it's just crazy, but and this one here, I love the like scalloped parts on it when we can see it. I'm really interested in the fact that there's so much pirate stuff going on here and that she is having a scandal with a pirate. I feel like it must run in the family because this is giving Princess Cordelia, and we've got like the bust here. And so I'm so intrigued by the lore that's going to happen. Also, this picture is huge, like just giant. We can also see that there's swords on the wall, and I wonder if this is where we'll be. You know what? I don't know. Do you think they'll have to place it on the wall in order to use it, or will they be able to put the swords in like their backpack? I don't know. Also, there is a runner, it looks like, which I really would like, because the like closest to like the runner I think is I think we have one in vampires and also in the oh gosh, the witches one. And it's been just so long since we've seen a runner that I would really like to be able to use one. Okay, and so we've got our pirate here, and the fact that they can woohoo in the clock is just, I think you can tell if a pack is going to be really good by whether or not it has a new woohoo type and a new death type. We're seeing a new woohoo type at least. We'll have to see if there will be a death type. And just overall, again, the wallpaper, the doors, the clock looks really nice too. Of course, it's giant, which, I mean, it's The Sims. All their things are just a little bit more than you expect them to be, but I guess to fit people inside, it makes sense. I think so far, overall, what I'm really seeing of the build items that I love would be the wallpaper. And again, the cast is so pretty. Okay, so we can see here scandals. A different scandal is Secret Lover, and it fades into obscurity in 7 days. So I wonder what that means, like how our Sims will be able to handle it, or is this just like an emotion that they'll be embarrassed by for 7 days and then it's, it fades away. We'll have to see, I guess. Okay, so we are seeing a different practice dummy here again, and a different rug. And this bar cart I really like. I actually have a bar cart that looks similar, except I have more glass on it instead of it being like a solid metal. Different fish, it looks like. I don't think I've seen this fish before, so I'm going to assume, especially because there's the kingdom by the ocean, that there might be different kinds of fish coming into play and different recipes, which would be exciting. And hopefully different drinks too. It looks like we get different symbols for the kingdoms. We're seeing this here again, so I am wondering if it's a usable item or just decor. I think it's crazy that we have a maid yelling at royalty, but I am intrigued to see what happens. The phones drive me crazy, but look at these dresses. Stunning. I do really love this one here. It is fully giving Bridgerton in this moment. Like a lot of it too, like, oh, could you imagine doing like Game of Thrones too? House of the Dragon. Oh goodness, it reminds me of The Sims 3, the little dragons that were in The Sims 3 world. Oh, I wish we had them back in Sims 4. Okay, so we can see this dress now a little bit better from the front. Oh gosh, I think it's so nice. And this is an interesting feature. I wonder if this is just one whole thing, or can you put this on that, or if it is just a lamp. And it looks like a new mirror over here too. Yeah, so we can get a little bit better look at the stairs. We've got the runner and the rounded stairs. Oh my goodness, I didn't see before. The pirate is literally stealing right here. Oh, there's a fan too. Oh, are there fans? I am a big fan of fans when it comes to back in the day where they were used to signal different meanings in chords. Now, I don't know if I saw anyone actually using a fan in the game though. So I don't know, I'll have to pay more attention, I guess, to it, but that would be cool if they did use them. Oh, the clash. This scene with them dancing, I love it. Right, and I'm not a fan of the sim it and see it thing at all. I think that slogan is so bad. But we are seeing a little bit of the world, and I just think it looks so beautiful. Opulent. And we have boats down here. A little bit of a dock. These trees, I need them to add more. They need to add more plants and trees to the game, so I need to see more of it. And then we saw before, so this is the digital content if you buy it before March 15th. I do actually like the crown and the practice dummy. The Under the Stars lantern is interesting. It's a very different make. I'm not normally a big fan of the digital content. I've told you all before my feelings on stuff like this, especially since, I mean, if someone decides to play The Sims a year from now, they'll never be able to get this content, and I'm not a fan of that. Never have been. Wish that they would do something different with this. And I'm not always a big fan of what the digital content actually is. And I think we've seen a lot in the gameplay here, all the different looks of the practice dummies. So I don't think you'll be fully missing out. I just think this one looks a little bit cooler if you wanted to have maybe like a darker like playthrough. And the crown, just I think I love Cass. You know I love Cass. And so crowns just they speak to me. I love it. And then it did talk about extras when you order besides the digital content. So let's take a look at what else they have to say and see if it talks more about it. A world of possibilities. 3 vibrant regions, aka neighborhoods, shaped on Darien, each ruled by a powerful dynasty. With more on these families coming in our Meet the Sims article on January 27th. Every region is steeped in historic charm, rich culture, and the occasional whisper of scandal. 𝗙𝗵𝗱, which feels very Bridgerton, is a community where the arts are cherished and shared spaces such as open palace gardens and communal market embody its culture of generosity and togetherness. 𝗙𝗻𝗄, populated by heroic outlaws and cunning nobles, is as unpredictable as the sea that surrounds it. 𝗙𝗶ℎ𝗱 is defined by romance, opulence, and candlelit corners that invite illicit rendezvous. Ooh la la! The backroom lot, a new lot type, leads a double life. By day, it functions as a library, gym, or museum, depending on how you build it. But when night falls, it transforms into a nightclub. Okay. Sims can experience this shift in 𝗙𝗵𝗱, home to the pre-made backroom lot that trades quiet study for nightlife after dark. That's interesting. Now, I know I watched, because I don't own it, but I know people made things similar to this with the Adventure Awaits pack. I think James Turner, formerly known as the Sims Supply, made one that like at night it was a dance club and by day it was like a cooking something. It's been a while, but he was able to make something similar to that. So I wonder if the Sims team saw that and went, oh, this is something that Simmers might be interested in a little bit more. So I do wonder more about that feature and whether or not only certain things will be allowed or if you can just do that with anything by day and by night. I am so interested in what we can see in the world. Now, back in the day, I used to watch and read everything on like the Carl Sims guide. And I would, if there was a new world in a game, I would just look at all the pictures, read over absolutely everything when it came to it, because the world themselves were so important to me, especially in like The Sims 3. That could just sell me all together on a pack. I think all 3 places look so different that it feels a little strange for them to all be on the same map, but I do like the feeling of them a lot. This one kind of feels like typical European style, but this one, the sandiness of it, the build on everything, the like mountain area, I just think this one looks so beautiful. Look at this tree here. And we've got water. This one I am most interested in seeing. And then this one over here, I do like, it looks like I think we've got some waterfalls and big mountains. I think they all look great, but I am more interested in the center one here. It just is different than what we currently have in the game, while these ones feel like we might be able to see it a bit more in the game. In Ondarian, Sims can reside in lavish, palace-inspired estates and host resplendent, grand balls. Every region is home to several noble dynasties, but the royal throne of Ondarian stands unclaimed. Okay, so we do have royal families and one throne to rule them all. Throughout this kingdom, power shifts, add fantasy storybook twists to your royal tale. Sims may pull the legendary sword in the stone, waltz into love at a magical ballroom dance in dazzling crystal slippers, woo a noble frog with unpredictable results, or consult the enchanted mirror to reveal hidden truths. This storybook feel of the sword in the stone, crystal slippers, noble frog, enchanted mirror, ballroom dance, they knew what they were doing with these ones here, and I like that a lot. It seems like a lot of love went into that. Master the art of swordsmanship, a new level 10 skill that lets your Sims duel for love, simoleons, career promotions, noble rivalries, and more. And there's a tournament held at gazebos found throughout every neighborhood as a gold event. Secret passageways are the kingdom's most mischievous shortcut. Let Sims teleport between connected passageways on their lot or any other lot in the world that they place or discover. Add a secret passageway to a hallway, secluded courtyard, your secret lover's study, or your rival's residence for stolen moments, secret romances, and dramatic entrances no one saw coming. I didn't see them making this. Oh, that's interesting. Beyond speeding up routing, secret passageways can unlock a new woohoo location and offer chances to uncover other Sim secrets. Sims can also tamper with the cuckoo clock located on the outside of the passageway, causing a mishap with the potential to trigger the newest dramatic demise. Death by cuckoo malfunction? Okay, new woohoo and new death type. Alright, so we have the pulling of the stone. Oh, again, I just obsessed with the swords. Very modern here. It's just so different compared to everything else. The price of power. The noble career invites your Sim into a storybook world of courtly intrigue, lavish pageantry, and dramatic power plays. From noble newcomer to kingdom leader, your Sims can rise through the noble ranks and claim the throne as monarch of many kingdoms. Thanks, cross-pack play. I feel like they have a different writer writing this for this one. It feels very different. It's not a bad thing. I just the writing style just feels a little different than their past ones. Advance noble rankings by earning favor at court, forging powerful alliances, or pursuing bolder paths through clever schemes and strategic marriages. And yes, your Sim's spouse and children inherit those shiny titles too. Power is scarce. Each kingdom can only have one true ruler. This is so interesting. I'm wondering, what I'm going to assume is that there is a, like, the skill tree, and that you can do different, like, to move up it, very similar to the occults, like how your vampire Sims, they gain more powers, they can claim new things in their skill tree. I'm going to kind of assume that's also what's happening with nobility. Your Sims can roll through grand decrees, rousing speeches. I do think that's what it looked like. There was a new, like, a podium. So I'm assuming we are getting a new podium for speeches because of that. Generous donations, or win over fellow nobles by collecting favor, a new two-sided resource earned through choices that appeal to either nobles or commoners. That's feeling a little like Sims Medieval. Or you can convince them to advocate or meet the blade. Interesting. There will be royal duties, and a power is never permanent. All right. There is a dynasty system, again, cross-pack play. Shape the house's identity, defining their values, appointing heirs. Designate someone as an outcast to stop them from damaging their prestige. There's going to be new interactions where you can designate an heir, an outcast, usurp family headship, or expel a Sim from the dynasty. So you can really, I guess, play around with the family trees. At least I hope so. Look, what do we have going on here? This hair I don't remember seeing in the game. I might have missed it though, because I know we saw this dress, but this hair is stunning. Of course, someone's going in with the maid. Oh my goodness. That took me a moment. She's thinking about the family tree, and we have what I assume is the family in all their matching outfits, but someone might belong to a different family tree. Scandal. Oh, scandal. Okay. Even hushed words can topple dynasties. A quiet suspicion or rumor can erupt into a kingdom-shaking event, and this is cross-pack play as well. When the scandal comes to light, it can impact the relationship, career, and the prestige. And it's up to you to do an apology, deny it, or write a book about it. NPCs can even seek atonement and ask for noble pardons. We've got, again, I don't remember seeing this hair either. I think there's a lot that we didn't see, but I'm really liking what we have so far. Creating with community. To bring the world to life, the team began close collaboration conception over a year ago with the Pan-African Gaming Group and a group of simmers with direct ties to West African countries and lived experiences across the Black diaspora in the UK and North America. This collaboration helped ensure that culture inspirations were thoughtful, authentic, and deeply rooted. No wonder everything looks so good. When the Sims collab, they just bring out what the fans want. This is what Simmers want. I said fans. This is what Simmers want. Oh, I love that. Their guidance helped to shape the creative sim built by the world's lore and the 𝗙𝗵𝗱 neighborhood itself. These groups also contributed to last year's West African update. Well, I know a lot of us did wonder if that meant we were going to get an African-inspired world because of the free West African update. I do have a video on that you're welcome to take a look at if you're interested. I've got to say, I was hoping the entire world, though, would have been African-inspired. I am most interested in the area of the world that is inspired by it. I think it looks so good. Simmers were involved directly in the development of the pack too. We are thrilled to bring on talented builders, Plumbob Kingdom, 𝗙𝗵𝗱, Emerald Stories, and Studio 𝗙𝗵𝗱 to create lots throughout the world, and Ice Mun and Little Bobub to create mouth-watering dishes. Oh, okay. So I do know quite a lot of the ones here. That's so good. Ice Mun has so many different foods that they've made, CC foods, and they look incredible, especially compared to how some of the Sims food looks. The realm awaits your majesty a grand bundle. This is what they were talking about. Okay, so you're royalty now, and that comes with some major perks. Every purchase of The Sims 4 Royalty and Legacy includes a free upgrade to the grand bundle, because everyone deserves the royal treatment. This bundle has everything you need to plot the drama and spill the tea. From January 15th through March 15th, you'll receive The Sims 4 Royalty and Legacy Expansion Pack, the Regal Treasures digital content, and 2 new kits, Tea Time Solarium and Silver Screen Style. So everyone deserves the royal treatment as long as you buy it between these dates. So I guess not everyone deserves the royal treatment. Alright, but there are kits coming. That's crazy. They've never done anything like that before that I'm aware of. I wonder if it's the same price. It did say free, so it's got to be the same price as what you would normally pay for an expansion. I'll take a look here in a moment. All right, so there's another one that we've got going on here. So I know we've got the crown and that, and before we saw that this was the Grim Reaper, so I guess you can also have a clown swatch of it. But if this picture doesn't just symbolize how I feel overall with EA right now, where I am just the clown, and this is the Sims coming out and saying, hey, look at this pack, and EA over here cheering them on. I am the sad clown. So this is talking about the digital content, and this must be the Silver Screen Style Kit, and it is giving like murder mystery to me. like in the dining room with the candlestick. Okay, lots of drama looking here too that they've set up for us. Overall, I think it looks okay. I really love this outfit. Nancy's is interesting, but I don't know. I don't really like this one. And the pin, I don't know. I think I'll have to get a better look at what the pin on the dress looks like, if it's flat or not. I don't know. I don't think it's my favorite thing that I've seen so far today. And also the scarf looks really flat too, so I don't know. The silver screen style kit lets him step into roles worthy of the spotlight, inspired by mystique and glamour of a classic era. This collection features dramatic gowns, sharp suits, bold accessories, and iconic outerwear. From sparkling jewelry to trench coats made of intrigue, these looks are designed for powerful entrances, secret plots, and unforgettable moments. I am, like, the necklace and the rings they're showcasing here look intriguing. Oh, and this one. All right, what do we have going on here? The 𝗙𝗶 kit creates a refined retreat bathed in sunlight and elegance. With expensive glass walls, graceful windows, and garden-inspired furnishings, Sims can host elevated gatherings that feel both intimate and open to the outdoors. Complete with delicate tea sets, treat trays, and a banquet-style table, this solarium is the perfect place to sip, snack, and spill the tea in style. I really actually do like the windows and the doors. I think that is really beautiful, and you could create some very interesting like castles with those. I do love the tea. I think I think the food looks a little big, but the rug looks to be a good size. I'm always interested in knowing what other swatches it is. It looks like it's a little bit woven in texture. The table, I kind of want to see other swatches, I guess. But I love the chairs. The cart here looks a little funky to me, and it might just be the perspective with the way it's angled. But we do see another version of the rug over here. Yeah, they look okay. I don't think that I am too excited over anything besides maybe the windows and doors. The little treat tray is also interesting. I wish it was a full circle rather than all these little angles that are on here. Okay, so it is the normal price for an expansion pack. So that's really interesting how they're really pushing this pack. I don't know how to feel about it because on one hand, it's like, here is this amazing expansion pack that so many people have wanted and everything looks so good in it. And to pack even more of a punch, we're going to go ahead and give you 2 free kits along with it. So you're getting even more than you normally would out of something. So it is such a good deal. But at the same time, it's like this is coming out in that pay period and really trying to force that jump and being like, listen, you can make a lot of money on this and on Simmers, and I'm uncomfortable with that. I obviously will not be showcasing this expansion pack more than this here unless things kind of fall through in the way that we all hope that they would, but I don't think they are going to. But I just wanted to talk about the expansion, especially since there is a rumor that this is the last expansion pack or the last one in a while. And I don't know how true that is. I didn't see The Sims say that that's not true yet. And so if that is the case, I did want to kind of talk a little bit about my feelings. And I don't know how you all are feeling right now, but you can tell that the team put a lot of love into this pack. And the Sims team, again, has no say in what EA does. And I just want the creators of this pack to know how gorgeous it all looks. And it's not their fault as to why so many of us are conflicted. It's not the Sims' fault. But it makes it really hard as a Simmer to know what to do when you've put so much time and money into this thing and you love it. But like ethically and morally, can you continue to support it? And it's got a lot of us just feeling kind of down, which more of my thoughts on this is just that we know that CC creators are going to help us out So keep an eye out for after the pack. I'm sure there's going to be CC creators who are going to be able to make some stunning things with what has been released here. So different add-on types that they do. I know I always go and look to see CC creator add-ons to packs when it comes to, goodness knows, just about any of the packs, especially the most recent ones too, though. So if you're capable of downloading CC, that is like a way around things, in my opinion. And CC creators are the backbone of the community. And a lot of the items really, to me, look like things that CC creators have already made before, especially when it comes to jewelry, so you're not missing out there. And the dresses and such, I know our creators are going to be able to do things. But more importantly, my favorite thing to always download when it comes to CC is hair. And so seeing the different mapping of the hair that is in this and just knowing what our favorite creators are going to be able to make has me very excited on that end. So just keep that in mind. All this stuff, I know if you can't find something like it now, you will in the future be able to find something similar when it comes to CC. So you'll have to let me know how you're feeling on everything. Are there certain aspects of this that you really like? Are there things that you don't? I'm really curious to hear what the community is feeling, more so than just conflicted, because I know we all are at this point. We really are just having a lot of feelings when it comes to all of this. So go ahead and let me know. And also let me know if you want me to continue to talk about sim updates. I do want to continue to talk about updates when they are free, especially since I've loved this game for so long. But if it's not something that you guys are even interested in, we can move on and talk about other things. I'm going to continue to do my cast videos, especially since they're mostly CC videos anyways. And maybe in the future we can play with some new things. I do have ideas going on with when it comes to the Sims, but let me know if you want to hear updates like this or not. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, or night, wherever and whenever you are in the world. Until we meet again, goodbye for now!